Have you ever wished you had a time machine for your work? A way to just hit rewind on any mistake, no matter how big? Well, that is pretty much exactly what we're talking about today. We're going to break down Git, one of the most important tools in all of modern technology, and I'll show you how it's basically the ultimate safety net for anyone creating, well, anything.
Oh, come on, we've all been there, right? You're staring at a folder and it just looks like this digital graveyard of half-finished ideas. You've got final underscore v2, final underscore v3, and my personal favorite, latest underscore final underscore for real underscore this time dot docs. And you are terrified to delete any of them because what if v2 was actually the good one? It's this universal anxiety we all live with.
Okay, now take that feeling, that simple document problem, and just multiply it by 1,000 or 10,000. That is the daily reality for software teams. You've got dozens of brilliant people all working on the same project at the same time, changing different little pieces. Without a system to manage all that, it would be an absolute project-killing nightmare.
And this gets us to the core problem, what you could call the developer's dilemma. How on earth do you protect your most valuable asset, the code, while also letting your team move super fast and build amazing things with it?
This quote just nails it. Source code isn't just a bunch of text on a screen. It's the literal blueprint, the DNA of a project. It represents thousands of hours of brainpower and is the foundation of the entire product. So yeah, protecting it isn't just a good idea, it is everything.
So let's look at the difference side by side. On the left, you've got the world before. It's total chaos. People are accidentally overwriting each other's work. The history of why a change was made is just gone forever, and there is absolutely no safety net. One bad save, and poof, it's gone. But then, look at the right. This is a world with order. People can collaborate safely, you have a perfect record of every single change ever made, and you have that magical ability to just turn back the clock.
The solution to all this chaos is a type of software that completely changed how we build things. They are called version control systems, and they are the tools that bring sanity and safety to the beautiful mess of creating software. Okay, so what is a version control system really? The best way to think about it is like a super smart database. It doesn't just store the latest version of your work, it meticulously, obsessively records every single modification. Who made the change, when they made it, and maybe most importantly, why they made it. Using one of these systems gives your team what I like to call 3 superpowers. First, a perfect, searchable history of every change ever made. Second, the ability to branch off, which is like creating a little parallel universe where a developer can build a new feature safely without messing up the main project. And third, traceability, the power to look at any line of code and know exactly why it's there and what it's supposed to do. Now, there are a bunch of different version control systems out there, but let's be real, in the modern world, one name stands way above all the others. It's time to meet the tool that has become the undisputed champion. And that tool is Git. It's free, it's open source, and the really revolutionary idea is right there in the name. It's a distributed version control system. This is the game changer. See, with older systems, the whole history lived on one central server. With Git, every single developer has a full, complete copy of the project's entire history on their own computer. This makes it insanely fast, you can work completely offline, and it unlocks a whole new level of power and flexibility.
And if you're wondering just how popular, how essential Git is, get this. On GitHub, which is the biggest home for Git projects on the planet, one of the most popular projects of all time is a guide on how to become a developer. That guide, roadmap.sh, is the 6th most starred project out of millions. It's all the proof you need that learning Git isn't just another skill. It's one of the very first steps you take on your journey.
Okay, so how does it actually work? Don't worry, we're not going to get lost in a bunch of technical commands here. The goal is just to understand the core idea behind what a developer does with Git day to day.
It all starts here. When you run git init in a folder, it's basically like planting a flag and saying, hey, Git, from now on, I want you to start watching everything that happens in here. That command creates that special hidden database, the repository, that's going to store your project's entire story.
So, you've made a few changes to your files. The next step is to use git add. Think of this like putting things in a shopping cart. You're carefully selecting the specific changes you want to save in your next snapshot. You haven't checked out yet, you're just getting everything ready. This is the big moment. Git commit. This takes everything you added to your cart and saves it as a permanent snapshot in your project's history. This is you pressing the big, red Save button on your time machine. And here's the crucial part. You have to attach a message explaining what you did, leaving a little breadcrumb for your future self and for your team. And finally, Git Push. Right now, all those amazing snapshots you've saved are only on your computer. Pushing sends them up to a shared server, somewhere like GitHub. This way your teammates can see your work, you can get their changes, and you have a secure backup off in the cloud. It's the collaboration part of the puzzle.
And I have to tell you, that simple workflow, it's truly just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, what lies beneath the surface is a whole world of mind-blowing power. We're talking about the ability to create those parallel universes of your code to test new ideas safely, tools to surgically find the exact moment a bug was introduced, and even, believe it or not, the ability to rewrite history itself. The basics are powerful, but what's underneath is what makes Git a tool you'll spend a career mastering.
Which brings us right back to this core idea. Git isn't just about cool technology. It's about peace of mind. It's the shield that protects your crown jewels from a total catastrophe like a hard drive dying. But just as importantly, it protects you from that casual, everyday human error. It's your safety net for that accidental deletion or that one tiny change that somehow unexpectedly breaks everything.
Because in the end, using Git isn't just about managing files on a computer. It's about telling the story of your project, one change at a time, one decision at a time. It turns code from this static thing into a living, breathing history that you and your team are writing together. So the only question left is, how will you start writing yours?